searching for the witch Ciri quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
I was stuck with the loading screen all day yesterday. That shit did not want to load. Damn, it's been a minute.
Faster.
Oh shit. I hate this mission. I couldn't beat it.
Come on now.
I'm just gonna eat. What's up, dude? Oh.
Come on, Coach.
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah.
Not again.
I think there's a system against us. It's making us say all kinds of shit. It makes us forget things, implants words, behaviors, and all kinds of things. But frankly, it needs to go. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of effects. People tell me I don't see anything, but I'm seeing a lot of effects. One of the best things to know is that it's like a... I got used to it, so my experience is different, but it's like an all-controlling reality. If you know that it makes the basis for another reality, assuming that you can't escape it, it lets you escape. It lets you know that, oh shit, this may not be me. And you get mistaken. Let's see if I can do something
Oswin.
today.
Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Oh yeah, God, last time I couldn't find
Hurry
it.
now, quick!
Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna time outside first. I know this is the exit. That's been that second pin, but
Damn it. Oh, that's moving. You gotta hurry.
where is he? It says he's right there in the second pin, but I opened it last time he wasn't there.
Coming to get you.
My breath went halfway already. Where is he? Oh yeah, climb back up. I'm just gonna go outside. Okay, good. You're missing up a fight. Right there. I don't see him at all. Where is he? I guess he's not in here. He has some shit. There's nobody in there. No. Oh, I'll try to save him. You better not be over here. Oh, I think this is outside. Was I tripping the whole time?
We've a hero in our midst. The
Yeah,
horses. Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
The fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
What the fuck is this shit? They set me up and I gotta fight him?
Didn't they?
I want to see much playthrough then and not go through this. Oh well, I'm just gonna put his ass. Fuck that shit, dude. Let me see you. What are you doing now? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna take a punch to the back of the head. Oh, you don't. Yeah. Oh, good.
I need to talk.
Oh.
Sit down. You
No, it
beat
makes
them.
perfect sense.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Doesn't much matter now. I know how to find them.
How?
I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Yeah, come on, man. Tell me the story.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
I'll switch on my view to the arcane. So I get some magic to pop up. Magic! Somewhere?
Here's the spot.
Does it set one? Nope, I guess this is gonna say fuck me today. That can do, but that's
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent?
Guess it's going in again.
I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
No! No! Oh, I'm not gonna attack
Take
that.
it in your arms, quick.
And if
I'm
it
not
goes
worried.
Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets
That
loud
shit's
restless?
big, dude.
It'll bite through
I
your
understand
jugular,
that.
and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
I gotta do
Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
Yes.
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, changing into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something! Pest, take me! It's riding something fierce! Can't hold it! Arm it somehow! Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house, help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it! We're all cultivated values. Squirming again! Like a daft eel! I cannot hold it! It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Oh my god. Two.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. The guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
What did I do to deserve your cruelty?
Ever heard of preventive arse whooping?
Let me talk about it. Where am I? Okay.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
I wonder if Lubberkin. I think it's the ghost. But, yeah.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Oh, I hate following this shit. Damn, you can slow down and tell me when. Flying, yeah. Flying on the road.
Fucking shit! Let me live. Don't stop raining my arse and rot off.
You.
wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more. Necrophages had a field day. We'll get a closer look.
You gonna keep fighting me or what? You gonna be flushed?
Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Don't know where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Her son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high.
I got
She's to my brother's place,
I'll
Knoxville.
come back and we'll finish this.